How's it going, everyone? I'm looking to make another deck guide, hopefully improving a little bit on the last one that I made, mainly on the pace, the deck explanation and the punchiness of the delivery. This time we'll be looking at SC Dwarves. There's a new bronze dwarf card in SC that I think would be potentially interesting for this one. Lots of potential for carryover from round 1 into round 2 for a nice bleed, or even round 2 bleeding into round 3. I think there's going to be lots of complementary cards that will support that, a bleed in round 2 going into round 3 where we should be able to overwhelm our opponents with basically point slam. So let's have a quick run through of the deck list. So, starting with the golds, we've got the standard inclusions that we'd usually like to see in pretty much any deck. We've got Karathi Heatwave and Vigo's Muzzle. Just get rid of anything you like and get hold of your opponent's engines. I think they're pretty self-explanatory. Call of the Forest I've included here, just a bit of consistency. It can tutor any of the units that we might want to see that we miss in our hand. We've got Novigradian Justice, again another tutor for one of the potentially Giantslayers or one of our engine pieces that we might need. I've included Francesca Finderbear in this deck. I think that this would be an interesting addition, just because it gives us the opportunity to point slam in round 3 a little more, so we get more bang for buck out of one of our cards. Even potentially we could use this in round 2 with the next card on the list, Shaping Nature. This is already an Echo card, but because it has the Scoia'tael tag, it won't gain the Doom status from Francesca. We should be able to potentially play this card 4 times, ladies and gentlemen. 4 times, which will give us plenty of points going into round 3 if we need it. We could even potentially use it to give one of our engines Veil. Not that we really should have any engines round 3, but we have options here. Good inclusions in any deck, I think, as well, to have a defender. In this case it's Figgis, good old Figgis, and his mate Zoltan. So in round 2 we're looking to try and build up some immunity to go into round 3. We could play it in round 1 and have a nice bleed situation in round 2, and then again we can just use our point slam in round 3. I think there's a lot of adaptability here in this deck. Further down the listings we have Ring of Favour. We've got a fantastic card to, again, include in any deck. It's a nice neutral card that we can have. It works well for us here because we like to win round 1, get that nice bleed in round 2, easy round 3. In theory, that's what we'd like to see. Even if we don't get to use it, we get to draw a new card from our hand. Does a little bit of thinning for us. Round 1 engine here, Xavier Morin, just nice. He will come out with armour because of our leader ability, and just keep ticking away. It's something that our opponent has to deal with, potentially using up some of the removal that they might want to use later on our other cards. I've included Zoltan's Company to get hold of some more dwarf tags, give them some more armour as well. I think this would just be really useful. We also have Zoltan in the deck, so we'll get an extra Rowdy Dwarf too. Decent value. We have Armory here. Resilience card, just a nice little boost. Could potentially win that round 1. Get some more armour in round 3. I thought this was an interesting card to include. I haven't really seen it in too many decks, so I think it's an interesting inclusion. We'll see how that pans out. Moving down the deck list, we've got Paulie Dahlberg, who just a touch of control. Just a touch of control in case we have to get rid of a defender. We might want to heatwave that, or we might just want to move a unit off a melee or ranged row if they are sort of like row locked to their ability. And again, we can just supplement the armour on a couple of our cards. There's a few cards in this deck that do require armour to function. And now on to Barclay Els. Again, give each dwarf 1 armour. More armour. If they have armour, boost them instead. I think we can just get some nice value out of this card. I thought it was just a nice standard one that's been around for a while. From there we've got the Giantslayers, of course. These are the ones that are new, and we have the potential to give them resilience into round 2 or round 3, provided they get Death Blow through their ability. If they have Barricade ability is that they will damage a chosen unit by 1. If they kill that unit with that ability, then they will gain resilience. So to support that, we've got all the armour cards, and we've got the Dwarven Skirmisher all the way down at the bottom of this list. That is loud in my ears. It will damage an enemy unit by 3, so hopefully if they're playing a 4 power unit, we can ping that for 3, and then at the end of that turn the Barricade ability will trigger on the Giantslayer, getting a nice, easy resilience. That's something for our opponent to think about, something that they will have to remove, and hopefully we'll trade up in that regard. Other engines include Dwarven Chariots that allow us to boost self and gain armour, so just engine pieces, and we've also got Dwarf Berserkers there. Barricade at the end of turn, damage self by 1 and damage a random enemy unit by 1. And if we can keep this ticking over nicely, then we'll just keep getting pings. I had thought about including potentially like a mega scope or something like that to get multiple of these, but I didn't see a way to include them in this deck along with all the other engines. We'll see how that pans out. So hopefully I did that with a bit more attack, a bit more, I was going to say pizzazz, I've said it now. Let's jump into some games, see how this pans out. Let's go!
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Going second. Where's our resilience? I mean, nowhere to be found. Okay, don't think we want Heatwave just yet. That's okay. I'm gonna get one more redraw, bloody hell. Alright. There's some. I think we're just gonna have to go for like the Dwarf Swarm and just get decent value out of Barclays here. Literally, like. Miss. That. Missed that. Missed this one. We got one in hand, didn't we? Okay.
What's in a boot?
Good old Xavier, just get things ticking over. Remove dominance. It's a big old bit of dominance, actually. Right, well, now we play this guy.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
It's proving rather difficult. Well, that's still going to get pinged. Do play this now just to gain dominance and just allow those pings to keep ticking over. Can we do something else doing? Let's play that. We're going to need something to damage this with. So i.e. Dwarf Berserker, and just hope he hits the 50-50. I don't think he's getting resilience. 30. I guess this was 28. Ah! Move on now. I don't want to give him the round. Big monster cards. Oh. Just to one-up me. Alright, well, I think we pass now, and we hope to see Zoltan. And just get some carryover. Even if it's only like 5 points. Nope. Well, we want that. Okay. So, we miss the actual card. We miss Call of the Forest. Might be worth trying to fit an Aeromancy in here. Just for some consistency. I'm thinking an Aeromancy instead of Vigo, but then we've got to drop something else somewhere. This is a bleed as well. Is that? It doesn't have to. God, for that. Play this. Let's get ahead. Because now he can't pass. That's already doomed. But it will continue to push us ahead. Without playing a unit, and that's what we want to avoid. Now the bleeder becomes the bleed E. I still think we have this.
Blood! Blood!
Do that, don't we? And then give that armor. Have we got to play Francesca now, just to get ahead? Or both? That's one, that's two. But that's two as well. That's not going to do it. We're going to have to put some chests around. And even that's not going to do
You
it.
do what must be done.
That is incredible. Keltulis is just ridiculous. And now we've lost that vessel that he can't. Oh, but, yeah. There you are now. Where were you two? What else have we got in there? Do we risk it for a biscuit? Yep.
Would you rather I crushed your head or rip it clean off?
Oops. I thought that was move another unit. Yeah, well, that was going to happen anyway, wasn't it? Ooh, okay.
Have the horse sons!
8 points. 8 points? 6 to 12, 40, yeah, 8 points. Have you got 8 points? Probably. Probably. No. And there's me bitching. Okay. GG. That was close. Okay. Made a couple of changes. Let's see.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Well, we have all the resilience that we like. We just... Oh, no, we have the defender as well. This is wonderful. I don't think we want to see tempering. Dwarven agitator is probably pretty good. I don't think we need berserker. I think all that should actually be sufficient. Perfect. Alright, let's go win this round.
Was it so plowing crummy in Nilfgaard?
Just straight up with the defender. If it gets shanked straight away, then so be it. We'll follow it up with Dwarven Agitator just to give these guys a bit of extra protection, and then we'll go after it.
Thinking
It's a
can be
nice little
hazardous to
target
your
for us,
health.
actually. Might be worth giving that veil first. Let's do that. So I don't think that can get poisoned again, right? He's got the poison tag already, but he's poisoned twice.
Need is best served bloody, bathing in its juices.
That works too. Let's play Dwarven Agitator just to give it a little bit of
We'll pay
protection.
men back for their persecution!
So it has 2 armor instead of 1. Trippy trap. Let's play that first. Because that's a cheap way of triggering. Not that trap, okay. You're passing 7 cards? No, good.
Nice tether too.
That's probably, probably the swinging trap thing that hits the whole row. Right, trigger now, it's better than...
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Nice. I think this is going well. Locking something now. Let's play the other one. Let's get greedy.
In this profession, carrying trophies is most cumbersome.
We're gonna miss out on some big value here. 16 points. Lock that one.
Excellent. I'd hoped for a chase.
I'm not sure that worked properly. Lock that one.
The hound can't accept.
Or not. And plays Alton in the middle. We now have 3 units with resilience. Oh, well, this is perfect. We got at least 1 leader charge out of them. We have 12 points on the board. At said 16. We need Francesca. We've got Francesca if we want it. And just really, really go ham. But I think what we'll do is play Mantle first. We'll follow it up with Call of the Forest to get Francesca. And then we'll see about just bulldozing.
My, the Van Morlehems, they truly spoil us.
Although it has got fail, so it can't be locked. Let's do that. Let's just do it now anyway. Let's put her between them. We'll use the charge now. Don't get this one too tall. No, lose any value to something like Heatwave. Or that, for example. There we go. I think we play Xavier and get out. And just let that keep ticking. That's too slow, mate.
I know what my sneakers would have captured this.
That's a little bit slow. Because now you've got to make up what, 16 points.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
They'll ne'er take one plowing step further.
Yeah, Yeah, that was going to be a pretty tall task.
The reward
So now I have double final save round 3. It's a shame about Frankie though. Would have liked to have seen Frankie. That works. That works. Who's left? It's all the flipping shooters. Right, well. That works better. I think I'll get rid of that as well. 2 berserkers. Nice bit of 8-point boost at the end. Or even could give them Veil. Could give one of these Veil. Play this first. Just throw and then, yeah. I think I have a plan.
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
Or something with poison. Oh.
Barbarian sword.
Still managed to find a way to play loads of cards. Yikes.
Enough! Let us finish this.
A superb specimen. True.
That's actually quite a big ask.
Blood!
Get this stinking mess in order.
Boost. Whew. Scenarios, man. Yikes. Well, there we go. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Towards the end there I did make a couple of changes in the deck to include a Neuromancy, and that cost me poorly, but I didn't think I was actually getting any much value out of poorly. There's plenty of cards in the deck that were already giving armour to cards that needed it for Barricade, but I did have to squeeze out 1 or 2 others to be able to fit a Neuromancy in, so that meant I could actually include Mantlet, which instead of being 6 provisions was 5, which sort of helped balance things out. Mantlet allows you to give 1 armour to any unit that you play. If it has Barricade, then you get 2 armour instead, so I think that was just a little more efficient way of delivering armour to the Dwarves. Quite a fun deck, quite thematic dwarf themed deck, I think. Not particularly competitive, but it did go toe to toe with some of the meta vampire decks like that and whatnot. So I toyed with the idea of including Erendite. I think that might have a place in here. It's often that dwarves get ahead quite early on, so to build up some damage and some boost in there, I think I might like to see that. But I'm not sure how I'll work that around Shaping Nature, because that's like a 9 provision card. It'd be competing in there for that, and I'd really like Shaping Nature to synergise better with Francesca. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got this far, thanks very much again. See you in the next one.